This is Crickets with Psych. This is a spin-off of Psych's World. These episodes will always be short, and every other week they will feature a new guest. This will be a little bit different though. The guest will do the show by themselves. I will not be hosting. These will no longer be phone calls, these will be direct recordings. Thank you for listening. I give you crickets. Most people try to figure out things about energetic ascension and they don't actually comprehend or understand or fathom. So it's a little hard for people when you tell them there is no man in the sky, there is no monster in the ground, no heaven, no hell, no purgatory, none of which will be or has ever been found. But it's the truth. We can debate it all day. You can try to give me propaganda, dogma, whatever you want. But the fact of the matter is none of those things exist. Biogenetic theory is something that studies real science, the real way of life, and those are one of the things that we study. Mythology, myths, things that don't exist. One thing that does exist, the transitional dimension, the place where your loved ones or anybody goes after they die. No heaven, no hell. You're not damned to a place for something you did, anything bad. Unless you were just like truly evil, you're going to stay here anyway. If you believe in some kind of religion or God, as it were, you'll be recycled and sent back here to live out another existence. However, if you know better, you'll be moving on. One of the simple things that we have to deal with is this in itself. This in itself is energetic ascension. You can use astral projection to make it to the ethereal realm. You can use astral projection to make it to the astral realm. Two different things, two different planes, three different dimensions. And a 4-dimensional tool to help you understand. A 5-dimensional state you can reach, and a 6-dimensional state, a sixth dimension that we could reach if we were able to reach that 5th dimension within ourselves using our 4-dimensional tool. We are 3D beings, are we not? Supposedly, allegedly. So these are things that people do not accept. Doing things like growing out your hair will only strengthen your ascension if you are already an ascended being. Growing it out does nothing for you. It will not make you stronger. That is just a natural human ability and trait. Growing out your hair can release certain things like chemicals and toxins. That's why it's also good to cut said hair. Unless you are going to clean hair with purification rituals using things like oils, vinaigrette oils, different things, different effects. You want to figure out what God is. I think it was Erykah Badu who already told you, fuckers, just like water. Water is in everything. Everything that's created is created by something that's grown. Things can only grow if they have water. So, in summation, ascension is only obtainable if you are willing to toss aside your desire for the materialistic things, willing to understand that the way that you think is not the right way, is not the proper way. Willing to admit you were wrong in the first place. Willing to admit that your path in life has never been the right one. Willing to admit that you have been a fraudulent being from the very beginning, because most of you who will listen have probably lied to everyone around you once or twice. If you haven't, good. I applaud you for it. I am the exact same way. I will not lie. I will only tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. Thank you for listening. This has been Crickets.